Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're taking a little detour here. We still want to get the audiobook out the door, but I found out basically that when you make a Kindle book, I always thought that the X-ray feature where you like tap on a word and it'll show you what it is, I always thought that was like auto-added, but it's not. So when your book is on the Kindle store, you can then sort of like create this list of X-ray items and attach them to Wikipedia pages and stuff like that. So our story is, of course, very dense with difficult to understand content. So I think it'll be important for us to get that out of the way and make sure that happens, at least for the most major items. You can see here that there's 515 items that we have to address. X-ray will basically like auto-generate a list for you, but it's very messed up because of, in like these ancient Greek poems, the way that they make the formatting of the lines where there's like capitalized beginnings of every line, it thinks those are all proper nouns, so it gets like really messed up. So we're going through, I figured I would stream this part, just because it's kind of a bummer to do it not on stream. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep going. A few of these, it seems that it will crash if I try to do them. I don't know why, so I'm just going to save them till the end. Otherwise, I might just write a custom description for it, those characters. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know the project, the Kindle book that we're adding this X-ray stuff to is actually on the Kindle store now. That's why we're able to do this. It's the book is called Posthomerica, The Fall of Troy. It's an illustrated edition that I created of an ancient Greek story. You can find it right now. It's $3.99 on the Kindle store if you're interested. I posted a link in the chat. But let us, for now, just worry about, there we go, making this. So yeah, basically this is what we do for every single item on this list. Tenedos, done. Mariones, done. Sometimes it already adds the Wikipedia article. Sometimes you have to add it yourself. It seems to have a hard time finding names if it's not like if I say this, it says, sorry, something went wrong. And then if I search the exact name from Wikipedia, it'll usually work. So there's a little bit of quirkiness to it. And this whole app is this web app that Kindle has for making the X-ray is it's like a slick interface, but it's really buggy. It crashes a lot. So yeah, like if I search Nereids, it'll probably work. So you kind of have to do a little bit of like meet it halfway with this stuff. Sometimes it'll still get screwed up. And if it says, sorry, we couldn't find it more than twice, I will skip it because then it's probably going to crash. This it should find. Yeah, Cytherea should also show up. Cytherea. Yeah, you can see how frustrating this is, where it just like, it won't show up for some of these. And basically when we hit this item reviewed button, it's just pointing out that like, that item is approved. So it's pretty easy. If the Wikipedia article's in, you're good to go. If it's like a main character, sometimes they're referred to by various names, so I'll just make sure that all their names are linked. And what this should do is when you're reading the book, it'll have the ability for you to like click for more info about each character. Yeah, I think Titan did not work for some reason. Oh, there we go. Lock it in. Also, when it crashes, sometimes it will not have saved what you did, or it will like just randomly. Yeah, he doesn't have his own page here. Let's just get rid of Euryalus then. For the minor characters, we're just going to get rid of them. Because if they don't have their own Wikipedia page, there's no point really doing that. Simoeus. It seems to have a hard time when you try to search something that's like a different spelling than what your word actually is. Okay, nymphs or nymph. So we should add nymphs to this. And this is basically saying now if it says nymph or nymphs, plural or singular, both of those will show up to the same entry. Oops. Nymph. So for like Achilles, it'll say like Peleides' son, Achilles, Aeacus' son. All those things are names for Achilles in this story. It's best not to think about how many things we still have to do, because there certainly are a lot. I don't know if it's even feasible to, you know what I mean, to like get all these done. We have 88 out of 514, but you know, we'll just go. Oh wait, we need this. Oh, this does not show. Okay, anemoi, I guess. Oh, there you go. Okay. Briseus shows up, Protesilaus, Pammon does not. Antimachus. How is this? Oh, mythology. Uh-huh. Okay, so it doesn't show up. So we will remove him from here. Honestly, we should really be picking and choosing with these because it's too many. So like Phareus, I don't know. If they show up easily, we'll just do it. If not, we'll skip them and we'll kind of like sort them out at the end. So Thrace, easy, do it. Caphirius, sort of an important thing, so we'll put it in there. It might have a different name though. Does it even have a Wikipedia page? Cape Caphirius? That might be. Oh, this is not even Wikipedia. This is. What is this? It said Wikipedia. Oh my god, no! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, why doesn't it show up on actual Wikipedia? It really looks... How did they get that SEO rating to get on the top of the... I guess not a lot of people are searching for Caphirius. I hope I didn't just download a virus or something. It instantly brought up a download window. But I did not click download. I don't think I did, at least. Alright, yeah, this is like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to put a thing for Maidan. Alexander, we need to put in for Paris. And then this, see how it has like two names? It thinks that's like a first name and last name, which is a little bit weird. So I.S. Paris is not a character. I get why they think that, but it's not. It's not somebody in this story. Temis, done. Eris. Eris is mythology. Eris and Strife. And Inayo, we're going to leave separate. Tritonus. Okay. So this is the wrong description that they found here. Oh wait, why does it show Triton? My understanding is Tritonus is Athena. Or not. I don't know why I thought that. Well, either way, it doesn't really... Just gonna get rid of that one. Well, Phoenix, we definitely need to specify. I guess that one's not gonna happen. Iris. Yeah, I guess that's a stupid search too. Dying here with this stuff. This is like... Okay, Hecuba shows up. That's good. Dionysus, good. Cronion. Greek. It's like Zeus's name, right? Because he came from Cronus. Yeah. So Zeus. Cronion. And now that's basically like folding in that definition into Zeus. Lacedaemon, easy. Aeolus Hermes is not a character. Now, when I search for Aeolus, it's not even going to work. Aeolus. What? Is this a disambiguation or? Yeah, this is the one I'm looking. Oh, here we go. Aeolus Odyssey. Okay. Andromache is pretty important. Avenor is like whatever. Polypedes, like Niobe we'll put in. Euxine C, easy. Astropius. I don't even... Let's first do the ones that are like really more important. These are all Amazons. Bride is not an entry. Alcon, Thestor, Erinyes, mentioned a lot. Character Erinyes also already has... I guess there's two spellings of it in this book. What's the correct spelling of it? Arthur Wade did that a few times where he would like use different spellings. And it's like that in the original publication, so I didn't want to change it and be like, okay, now I'm going to change this where it's the same spelling every time. I don't know. There's certain like quirks of this book that I just think are charming that I choose to leave in. I wrote about it in the intro of the book. Okay. Alcibi, Tydeus. So we're just going to get rid of those. Alcibi is just an Amazon. Pasiphaeus. Oh, now it moved us down to the bottom here. Ganymede. Honor is not a... okay. So now we got our first crash. Which, I don't know what the crashes are. We'll have to check how much got saved. I don't know. So we're 79%. We need to review 295 characters, 30 terms. We're getting there. It says 512 items, but I think that's because that number is going down because we're combining some of them. So yeah, it's like you'll go crazy if you think about how much work you still have to do. It's like, we'll just do it and see where we get. It seems to like King Priam, it thinks is like a separate character. I don't really know the answer to like what I'm supposed to do here, but King Priam seems to occur 5 times, so I'm going to include that. It doesn't even want to load, but we can assume that it is what we want. Okay, so now we go further down. Alcibi Tydeus is not a character. Oh, I just see like this didn't save for some reason. Oh, right, that's what we just, that's where it crashed. Oh, and it crashed again. See that there seem to be certain character names that will always crash it. I don't know why. Nestor, for some reason, always crashes it. Maybe if we like took that, I got a couple ideas. It might be because we're removing every usage except for one really fast, or it might be because of one of the specific usages. Oh, there's Nick. I don't think that's a name that needs to be specified. Alcibi Tydeus, no. Honor, there probably is a Greek god of honor. I don't know if that's Themis or not, but I don't think it really matters in this sense because it's not a major character in the book. So we'll just focus on the important ones first. Podarces, Leto, Ganymede. Surprised Ganymede didn't show up. Probably because there's a planet called Ganymede. or a whatever, a celestial body. Come on, Ganymede, you can do it. Done. Orion. That's obviously, we gotta search that. And it like won't even show. You would think Orion, like the celestial, you know, star pattern would be first, and then like the second one should be the Greek god or Greek mythological character, but it doesn't work that way for some reason. Like it won't even be on the list. I don't really know why. All right, screw that. Smyrna, done. As you can see, some of these just don't want to appear, so we'll save them for later. Canis, son of Ares. Who? Let's go to the disambiguation. Which is the one Achilles? Yeah, this is him. Yeah. Ah, it just showed up and then it disappeared. There might be some kind of server issue on Amazon's side right now. Maybe I'm fighting against the current, but damn, I was kind of proud of finding that name. I would like to be able to add it. Ah. Alright, well, we'll do it later. Stymphalian birds, I guess. Easy one. Derinoi, Antiphus, sun, we don't care about. Automaton, easy. Is automaton the etymology of the word automaton? Because he like drove the chariot, so maybe it's like... No, I guess not. Tithonus, easy. Time is not a thing on here. Tethys, we'll do it later. Aeolus, didn't we do Aeolus already? Aeolus Hermes. That's not the same thing. Oh, Aeolus is pending publication. How'd that happen? I guess, I don't know. Avenor, Polypedes, Antaeus, Dolon. He's not really a big character in this story. Coachley is not in the story. North is not a character. Lesbos should be easy. What's going on here? Why can't I? This item does not need to be reviewed. Why not? Hippolyte, easy. I would have thought so, at least. Hippolyta. Alcides is Hercules. Yeah. So I put the entry as Hercules because that's what Quintus calls him in the story, but I linked to the Wikipedia article for Heracles. And I was surprised to find that there are different Wikipedia articles for Heracles and for Hercules. I always thought that they're the same character, but I guess Roman mythology does kind of have slight differences to the characters. I don't know. We don't need to think about that right now. Atreides. We can't really link to Atreides because it could be referring to either of the two characters, so we're just going to screw it. Or say screw it. Aulus, easy. I would have thought so. I keep posting the link in there. I'm still curious how to pronounce the name of the character who is at Aulis. Iphigenia? Let's see. I'm gonna check my one of my resources here. Oh, apparently, how to pronounce Iphigenia.
Iphigenia.
Iphigenia. All this really doesn't show up? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a role in this story. Illis is Troy. Oh, wait. He was the founder of Troy. Son of Tros. No, that doesn't count. Funeral games, no. Wait, that's interesting. It shows up. Alright, so then we will mark it. Calliope, we're gonna have to specify. Or not. Okay, we'll do it later. Thia, easy. Why? See, why does this not? Smintheus. Isn't that Apollo? Okay, it doesn't really seem to... Okay, Apollo Smintheus. Why doesn't it just show up with... Okay, oh. Smintheus is a place? Praise to Apollo Smintheus. The temple of Apollo Smintheus. The temple was built for Apollo Smintheus. Yeah, it's okay, epithet Smintheus, yeah. Lord of Mice, interesting. So we're gonna find Apollo, and we're gonna add I had Sminthi and Phoebus. I do like to double check though. Arthur Sanders Way, if they have a page for him, I guess. It's unclear to me if I should be marking him as a character or a term. Because it's kind of like, he's not a character in the story, but he's also not a term because he's a person. Medusa, easy one. Graces, no. Dharmakia. Justice would be Themis. But then again, justice could be also an improper noun. No, that is incorrect. Every time it is Themis, actually. Okay. So it says we need to review 200 and... Alright, well, let's not look at that. Salamis, easy. Wait, this is the wrong article. Is there not a page for Salamis? Where Ajax came from? Oh, here we go. Come on. It's like, makes you want to tear your hair out, this whole process. Well, I hope people like the X-ray content when it is posted in there, because it's killing me to put this in. Tethys. Tethys is not exactly... I don't know why I'm even bothering with this one right now. Screw it. Molus, Chrysodon. See, now we gotta go back to here, because... Okay. Troilus, Eubea, Chiron. He's not that big of a character in this story, but see, it's when they fill it already, it's great. Caucasus, good. Hippothoe, well, it didn't like that. Our most recent change was Caucasus. I still can't believe I opened that fake Wikipedia page. I didn't even know that was a thing. Who is searching for the Kefurian rocks so much that somebody needs to make a phishing scam? I can't tell if it's because the book has so many names in it, or if it's just the servers are having a problem, or if that's just what this is always like. But it's very bad. The performance on this thing, it's like crashing a lot. Okay, Thermodosa, Furies, like whatever. I think we have one for Furies, right? Or no? But then Fury could also end up being regular Fury, like lowercase Fury. Just we'll lose it. Meander, Thermodosa, Illis is in there. Phrygia. Calliope. I don't think it wanted us to be able to do Calliope. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta refresh it. Cyprus, in this instance, is what's her name? Is Aphrodite. Or usually it would be. See, this is not letting me do this, so let's instead open our Kindle app, and we'll search for instances of it in there. Lovely Crown Cyprus. Cyprus guided them. Cyprian. Yeah, okay. It is Aphrodite. I think Cyprian Queen would be one. Sometimes it doesn't have the entry that you're looking for, so you can just write it in. Let's check if I wrote... I kind of kept track of all the epithets. Oh no, Aphrodite doesn't have any speaking parts in this one. Alright, so let's put one in for Aphrodite. Hopefully that'll show up. Nope. For some reason, it worked when I deleted and then copy-pasted the name from Wikipedia. Cytherea, that's actually also Aphrodite. Oh, we're right on here. Okay, that's good. Yep. Okay, it's better to go from the bottom up, I think. Now, what are these ones like modified? Does that mean these are already... Okay, Argives Peleus is not a thing. King Eurypylus. Eurypylus. We'll add King Eurypylus to that. Okay. Simois Teucer is not a thing. Helus Hermes, no. Tydeus is. Aha, thank you. X-ray. Prince Neoptolemus. I think we should be doing these last, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure that that's where all the like orphaned phrases go at the bottom, so there'll be more that show up later. So let's get rid of Madden. Polydorus Odysseus is nothing. Metropolitan Museum of Art. Tiber. Put that in. Herdith. That is not a, that's just a word. King Peleus. Joan? Oh, that's probably the writer of one of the books that is stuff like this is like you don't really need to, it's like a known word. It's not like you need to. Biblioteca, no. Gan, no. Rhesus. Amphinomus. Migdon. Oh, so it's also, this is one of my phonetic pronunciation spellings. That's interesting. Huntress Artemis. So yeah, I guess we should be going up rather than down the list. Ah! Then again, who knows? As soon as I think I have a good idea, the thing stops me. Well, at least it loaded fast this time. Alright, so where did it leave off? Looks like this stuff is good. Migdon is back. Eupersis is nothing. Altius, nothing. Huntress Artemis. Let's just not touch it. Anything that says Neleus we're not going to touch. Nemean Lion, easy. King Cassandras, I don't even remember that one. That's just from the Arthur Way's introduction. No, no. Caledonia is something, but not Anai Caledonia. Aegean Sea, easy. Dreadly, that's a word. Smit, that's a word. Virgil, I guess we could post a thing about Virgil. Oh wait, we should get rid of this though. Wait, is this Virgil? Publius Virgilius Maro. Oh yeah, they got that right. So yeah, this is like, is that a character, a term? Does character mean a human? Does it mean a thing? Okay, Agamemnon, easy. Yeah, the fact that we have the pronunciation guide in this book means that it's misunderstanding and thinking that all of my pronunciation spellings are other characters in themselves. Jason. We can't really be sure that they're talking about, I don't know of any other Greek characters called Jason. Well, let's check the occurrences, I guess. Jason's warrior son, yeah. No. Zeus. That's my pronunciation guide. Mariah, don't even know what that is. John, no. Demophoen. Wrathfully, no. Crete, no. Grace, no. Queen Leto. So we can add that to Leto. Locrian. See, I might be doing this in a stupid way because I don't think you need to mark them like this. But, like, I think if you just don't do anything with it, it just won't show up. But I don't really know enough about it to... so Argo is the ship from Jason and the Argonauts story. But again, if it's like... if it's going to give me a hard time, I'm just not going to... It only shows up once when, I think when Nestor's talking about the Argonauts mission. Now if I search like Argo Greek, does that work? My understanding is it doesn't really work if you try to type keywords. You have to like type the whole name. Ship. No. Carpenter painter is nothing. Zimmerman, no. Athens, easy. Laius, doesn't work that way. Chase, no. Demo. Thracian Samos. Samothrace. I guess this is what they're talking about. I'm not gonna, if I'm not sure, I'm not gonna put it in there. Ilium is Troy. Troy word. Why didn't it show up? Ilium? Yeah. It thinks, okay. Fear is nothing. Well, fear is something. Phobos. I'm pretty sure they're referring to, yeah, panic and fear still weighted. Although this is the concept. No, this is right. Yeah, son of Aries. Man, this is like very daunting to do this, and it crashed. Just waiting for this bar to go up. It's at 83%. We don't actually have to get it to 100, but I figure if we go through, get rid of fear. Arizelis, Zakis, Tisiphone. If we get it as high as we can, it's like we'll be able to, you know, cover more ground. We won't be missing certain things. I don't know. Is it this? Retian. This would be it, yeah, because they're in the story they're referring to Retium as, yeah, okay. Argestratus, Pytho, no, Thursander, 4th century AD. Pasithaeus, Sicily. I guess you could do Sicily. I'm not gonna do it because it, yeah, YouTube channel, no. Ida is where Hercules. Oh, jeez. Mount Ida. I think Hercules died on Ida. Yeah. Treason, Diogenes. Asclepius is a pretty good one. Anticlus. Menalcus. Panacea. 4, no. Titius. I can't tell if it's like, are some of these published already, like without my permission, or like some of them are saying like it doesn't need to be reviewed. I don't really get what that means unless it means it's published already. It might just be a glitch, I don't know. Deliquium. This we don't really need. It, well, I guess it is specifically a Greek, that was a stupid search, a Greek god. Oops. But it's like, when you read the book, it's not like you really need a specification about that. Because it has the same meaning when they refer to the god. Screw it. It's not going to come up. Pysander, Thermodon, Pasithea. There's no page for her. I think it's actually this Pasithea in the story. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh man, there's a lot of words in this story. Tlos, Eason, or Aeson, I guess, father of Jason. Hellas. Now Hellas, yeah. Oh, we're getting pretty close here. Eponymous, swift ship, we don't need. Okay, let's go to where we currently are. Oh, we're even further up. Further up. Yeah, I remember all this stuff. Okay. Talandris, Philoi. Alright, Migdon, Arthur S. Way. I thought we already had. Oh, did we reach the spot where we're Arthur Sanders Way? Arthur Way. We had it. And then when you add things to other things, it takes you away from where you were before, which is annoying. Massachiten doesn't show up. If they give us a freebie, I'll put it in there. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to find Massachite. It actually shows up with this book when you search Massachiton. Locrian Ias, okay, so this is tough because if we say Aeneas' son, what's his father's name? Ajax. I thought Aias has a speaking part. Oh, Aias the Lesser, Locrian king. He is Oelius, son of Oelius. Okay, it doesn't want to do that one. What if we came back in like this? I feel like if you let it fail the search, it will not find anything, or it's less likely to find something. But then if you like get out in front of it and like force your search first, then it'll work like that. Trojan Women, that's not a... Oh, it's posting Trojan Women, the play. That's funny. Jarian. See, this is... sometimes it might show up with terms and I might not be checking whether or not it's marked as a character or a term. So I hope I'm not screwing that up. Harpies, easy. Hippodamia. Tecmessa. Wow, she shows up, huh? Good. Toxicmus. Tindarid. I would post this in there because it's at a part in the story that, well, Tindarid in this context is going to be referring to Helen. Yeah, so let's actually put Helen. All right. Wow, we're getting real close here. Harpies, Tecmessa, Tros. It's like hurting my neck to sit here and just enter this data. Doesn't want to do it with Tros. Andromache. Is Andromache, did we do that yet? Pending publication. Okay, so that's done. Tros. Ethiopia. It's not a character. Ah! Alright, we gotta stay calm. Even if we publish the X-ray thing as it is now, it's pretty comprehensive. You know, like it's a lot better than it was when we started. When we started, it was naming like all the characters very strangely. It was saying like, look at your character named like Priam Zeus, and I was like, who's Priam Zeus? But it's probably because it said Priam at, you know, and Zeus next to each other, and it takes out the punctuation and it thinks that that's a new character. Okay, so this is where we were. Sarpedon, Ethiopia, so we want to mark that as a term, not a person. Minos, he's in this story? Ah, screw it. Dia, Meonia, Troy word's not a thing. C, Messione, Perry? Oh, that's probably one of the at the end of the book with the references or something. Ithaca, that's a big one. Aeolus, good. Oh wait, Elias. Is he a Titan? The son of Poseidon. Let's actually check this. Oh, see, it doesn't let you... Meh. Well, it's better than nothing. If somebody's trying to figure out who Elias is, it's better than nothing. Crater, no. Zorus, Creusa. Creusa, if we can get her in there. It's not, she doesn't have a big role in this story, but... If anybody ever wonders how your Kindle books get made, this is it. It's a bit of a daunting process, but it's at least there's something. At least there's a tool in there for it. Okay, so now we're back to here. So, well, phylacy we want. Oops. I don't know why I didn't just click it on there. It's like a habit already. Ah, now it doesn't want to work. Ah, thank you. Okay, Phthia, Panopus, Polyxena. Oh, Polyxena we definitely want. The problem with some of this stuff is like, it's going to tell them what happens in the story. You know, like if a person clicks the X-ray for Polyxena, it's going to say like, the woman who got her throat slashed at the end of the Trojan War. And it's like, oh, great. Okay, so I guess that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, but, you know, it's not for me to judge how somebody consumes the book. I'm just putting the information in there if they want it. Funeral games is an interesting one to have an explanation for. If we could get all this in there. It didn't want to add last time. Oh. Come on. Iphigenia. Oh, wait. Iphigenia is how it's pronounced, apparently. We just looked it up. Ethicus Thermodosa. Oh, that's just a person. Meander. We're at 85% coverage. That's pretty good. That's probably going to be mostly all we get. Polydorus. Who is he in this story? Another son of Priam. Son of Triam? Polydorus of Troy. Uh-huh. Thank you. Eubea, Hippothoe. Scylla. Is this Scylla like the goddess Scylla? Scylla Black? I guess it's Scylla. Let's see the usages. Yeah, at the foot of Scylla. I really liked Scylla's depiction in Natalie Miller's Circe, book Circe. This isn't going to work. Screw it. Like, Scylla is a good character, but she's not really in this story that much, so it's not that important that we get her in there. Because, yeah, it seems like the app just does not let us do certain descriptions for certain characters. It just won't do it. The one that upsets me most is Nestor, who's a big character, and also I would like to add a lot of names to him, but it just won't let me do it. Salamis. How do I not have Salamis in here? Oh, probably because it didn't. Oh, right. I think it crashed when we were trying to do Salamis at one point. I'm sure the same thing's going to happen here, so let's give it a shot. See what happens. I searched for Salamis Island, though. It's not going to work. Capanuse? No. Again, not in this story. We'll do Capanuse. Oh, they already have one for him anyway. He's big in the... I just recently read 7 Against Thebes. That's the picture. This is the picture that we used as reference for one of our chapters, where the guy's climbing the ladder. So I guess it's Caponius who's climbing in this one. Crete. Good one to do. Eumelus. Pallades. Iris. Eris. Eris. Well, we definitely want Eris. I thought this was the picture that's listed on Wikipedia. Yeah, it is a cool picture, but it doesn't seem very official. Oh, come on. Strife is a big character in this story, so it would be very upsetting to me if we couldn't get her in. You know, at this point, we're just going to do... Oops. For characters we can't get in but want to be in, we're just going to write a custom description. Lisha? Oh, that's already in there. Arthros Way. How is this not in there? It probably crashed. Right now, I guess we're going from the top down. Nymph is not in there. Okay, Teucer. Nestornelius. I'm scared to do that one. Anio definitely wants to be in there. Arguably, possibly also Strife. She's called the Sister of War by Quintus Smyrnius. In a role, yeah, there you go, closely resembling that of Eris. Yay. Okay. Kronos, definitely want. Come on. There you go. Hephaestus. Nereid would be nice. Deidamia Sthenelus. I would like to get Deidamia in there. Is it this Sthenelus? Yeah, the son of Caponius. Trojan War, yeah. Because that's the thing. Sometimes you read these types of books, and then you can tell that they just let Wikipedia pick what the entry is, and sometimes it's just like the wrong, it'll be like, it says Jupiter, and then the Wikipedia entry will say Jupiter is a planet, and it's like, well, it's not talking about that Jupiter. But it's not everybody has time to do what we're doing here. We don't really have time to do what we're doing here, but we're doing it. Tritonus, I'm gonna get rid of because let's read the occurrences. Okay, Tritonus went to meet the giants. I guess all the gods kind of met up with the giants, though, at one point. Triton is holy fane, which is in Troy. We know that there's a shrine to Athena in Troy. Plays a pretty big role at some point. A gift unto Tritonus. Tritonus and Hera, so it is a female character. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely Athena, because, right. It's one of those things where, like, as I was reading the story, I knew it, and then, like, now that we're looking at 10,000 names in a row, we don't. So, okay, Athena is Tritonus. Yeah, because it said everybody was sad to see Troy falling except for Tritonus and Hera, and we know that Hera is, or rather, Athena is one of the two that is, like, really pulling for the Greeks. Phoenix is not done? I guess not. Oh yeah, I think this one crashed when I tried to do it. Speaking of which, let's maybe just close it on our own terms for once. Oh wait, this is the wrong Phoenix. Good thing we didn't put it in there. We are talking about a phoenix of mythology, but not that kind of phoenix. I would have totally not even checked that too. That's pretty lucky that I saw that. Ah! Not letting us do it. Let's see what happens if we just let it search for Phoenix. Nothing. There you go. Alkebi Tidius is nothing. Oh, you know what? This is going to screw us, though. Let's just turn it off instead, then. Yeah, the Tidius' son is very important, but Tidius, not necessarily in this story. Okay. Clone Menipus? No. We'll remove Clone, I guess, from that. Let's try Nestor. You know what? Screw it. We're going to leave Nestor Nelius in there. I don't know why I was being so stupid about it anyway. At first, I didn't really understand how this feature worked. Yeah, but you can tell what was going on because it saw that it said, in the story it probably said Nestor Nelius' son, and it thought that the two capitalized letters, it probably said Nestor at the end of a line, Nelius at the beginning of a line, and it thought that it was a proper noun, like the two names together. Polities. Now we're just going to do one quick run through. Just for people who are really pretty important. Salamis would be nice. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna put the custom thing. Oh wait, we don't want to put birthplace of Ajax. We're going to say birthplace of Aias. Tethys, Dirinoi. I think we're pretty much good at this point. Everybody we want is in there. Dolon is not really big in this story. I didn't even know he was mentioned at all, to be honest. Iolaus? No. It's sort of tough to like... Cerberus has got it. Yeah, it's gonna autofill. I'm surprised Scylla didn't... Wait, didn't we get Scylla in there, or did it crash? What about Scylla, the Greek monster? Oh, Scylla. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of it phonetically. Okay, so... Phrygia? Chimera? Actually, I don't know what that is in this context. We're not going to do it. Oh, man. Okay. And if you could imagine, every single one of these names, before I even started narrating, I was meticulously researching how to pronounce every single one of these. And that's what I published in the book. Actually, I published the entire pronunciation guide, which I wish I checked how many names there are. It's hundreds, though. It's like 18 pages worth of names. Maybe I might even be more names than that. Minos? Oh, Minos is in there. Okay. Sarpedon? I don't even know when he appears in the story. He's only in it twice, apparently. He's not exactly a major player by the time this story starts. Tecmessa? Oh, we got her. Good. Oh, wait. Okay, where are we now? Locrian Aias. We'll remember that. Nestor Nelius here. Where is that showing up? We need to change the main name to be Nestor, not Nestor Nelius. I don't know why I just thought of that out of the blue. Orpheus. That's a good one to do. Okay. And this is like I've researched this story so much that I already know what all this stuff is that's happening, but like for a person who's reading it for the first time, it's very overwhelming. It's like a very challenging language mixed with like not really explaining a lot. It's almost like in this story they kind of assume that Quintus just assumes that you've read the Iliad already, almost like as if you just came from the Iliad. So it's like he doesn't bother to explain any of the stuff that comes in from that story. Whereas in the Iliad, they kind of spend time explaining like where did this guy come from, where that guy come, what's his backstory, like all that stuff. He just kind of assumes like, okay, you read that, so you will not need to know about it. So I figure if somebody has maybe, even if you have read the Iliad, but it wasn't recently, you might still be confused. So this will hopefully kind of like, you know, bridge the gap a little bit, like remind people of what was going on in that story. Oh, right, that's a stupid search. This is gonna probably not show up properly though. No. All these are excluded. Jason, maybe? It doesn't really matter, he only is mentioned once. Virgil's in there, Aegean Sea. Atrides, Neleus is nothing. Rhesus is not in there. Amphinomus. This is nothing. Tiber's in there. Polydorus, Odysseus, no. The god Laertes. No. Godlike Laertes would be Odysseus, Tydeus, Priam, Dardanus, Hath, Memnon, Sthenelus, Asclepius, Tydeus. Okay, that's everything, ladies and gents. We got them all accounted for. Some of the minor characters we left out, but we have a huge amount. All these ones that say pending publication are going into the book. So 89% apparently is accounted for. That was a lot of work. Ladies and gents, that's going to do it for this episode. So now, if you own the book already, you should be finding, I don't know how long it takes for this to like populate in the book, but in the next day or so, I'm sure it'll be appearing in your edition. You might have to refresh your Kindle or something, but when you're reading the book, you'll be able to use X-ray to check basically any of the important character names, locations, items, all sorts of things. You'll be able to check if it's unclear to you, or if you just want more info and stuff. If you don't own the book yet, then rest assured there's this nice extra feature, and it took us forever to do, so I hope you like it. If you don't know the book that we're working on here, I've been making two aspects of this book for the past year on stream. One half of it is an illustrated text edition of Posthomerica, The Fall of Troy. It's an ancient Greek story about the end of the Trojan War. We've been making an illustrated text edition. That just came out on Kindle. That's what we've been doing here. We're adding all the X-ray definitions and stuff to the Kindle edition. The audio book we are currently in the final stages of right now, so that's really exciting too. And that'll be coming out very soon. But if you want to buy the Kindle book for yourself, you can either search Posthomerica, The Fall of Troy. It's brand new on Amazon, so the SEO, it doesn't show up near the top when you search Posthomerica. But if you search Posthomerica, The Fall of Troy, or you just click the link I posted in chat, you'll find it. And if you want to find the audiobook, it's coming soon. Guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.